Dear students, good morning. Today we'll study about the topic vulnerability scanners work. Right? So this subject will have good knowledge about vulnerability scanning. Okay, so before that we'll discuss about that vulnerability scanners. Why you need it? Vulnerability scanners use a combination of network scanning, system integration, interrogation, and known vulnerability database to assess system or security risk. Scanners operated by probing systems, applications, and devices to detect software versions, configurations, open ports, and comparing the information against the database of known vulnerabilities. Then you can understand that what is a vulnerability scanning, how it works. So for that one, the entire process we'll discuss step by step. So the step, there are five steps we will discuss. One is that asset discovery, fingerprinting enumeration, vulnerability identification, risk assessment, the last remediation recommendations. Now come to that asset discovery. Okay. Asset discovery is it is a first kind of the activity. The it will map the network to identify all the devices, servers, application softwares or applications connected to the environment. This includes active IP addresses, open ports, and the running services. For example, a scanner like Nessus is a tool that it performs an initial network discovery to identify all devices like web servers, database servers within a company's IP range. Now come to that second step, fingerprinting and enumeration. The scanner interrogates each discovered asset to gather more detailed information as operating system version, software version, configuration settings. For the example, if you use OpenBAS tool, it will give you the web server and what kind of the servers software running. Example, Apache HTTP server 2.4.41 on which operating system? Ubuntu. Okay, so this is the second point. Now come to that third point, vulnerability identification. The scanner compares the discovered data against its database of known vulnerabilities. There are so many different type of database vulnerabilities databases available. One of them is very popular, CV. Okay, so we will compare with the CV list, common vulnerability environment. So in that, we will identify the potential security risk. For example, based on the software version, whatever you found or detected, like tenable.io, it flags a vulnerability. Example, the CVE, please remember, the whenever you are going to find out any vulnerabilities which is included already or it is found in the database, okay, so it will have its own ID number. So the ID number is CVE hyphen 2020, that means within or in 2020 year this vulnerability you found. whose serial number will be 1938. So that affects this particular vulnerability affects the Apache Tomcat's AGP connector, which could allow the remote code execution. So it is a dangerous kind of vulnerabilities. Now come to that fourth point, risk assessment. Vulnerabilities are classified according to severity using the CVSS, that means Common Vulnerability Scoring System. Whenever we found any vulnerability, we have to assess in terms of the risk and find out that what is its score. If his score is high, then its risk is high. If his score is less, that risk is low. So, in that point of view, whenever you will calculate the score, the critical vulnerabilities, you may found that CVSS score as example 9 or higher, then it will be treated as the medium risk vulnerabilities because the score is 4 to 9, 4 to 7 is the medium risk. So but this score is 9, please remember. So it is a higher risk. 4 to 7 is medium, more than 9 or 9 it is treated as the higher risk. Example, OpenVAS assigns CVSS score 8.1 to a web application that is come under the cross-site scripting vulnerability. Okay, so we will treat as the risk. Now come to the last point, remediation recommendations. The scanner provides some kind of actionable recommendation to fix identified vulnerabilities, such as applying the security patches, reconfiguration systems, or disabling vulnerability services. Example, Nessus suggests applying the latest security update or Apache Tomcat to patch CVE 2020-1938. Then the last, report generation. So because now we have informed to the higher authority for that, the scanners generates detailed vulnerability reports which can be used by IT department and the security team of the organization to prioritize and address the vulnerabilities. Reports may include vulnerability description, affect systems, severity levels, and its remedial actions. For the example, Qualys generates a report showing that Hive servers are affected by critical vulnerabilities 10 by medium risk vulnerabilities, providing a list of Apache to be applied. Okay, I hope you have understood the concepts. Thank you. If you have any doubt, you can contact me through mail or WhatsApp. Bye.